for Saturday night. The first ever professional boxing tournament at the wonderful Hydro Arena. I think one of the best arenas in the world right now. And of course the opportunity for Ricky Burns to become a three-weight world champion and make history as the first Scotsman to ever achieve that feat. It's an absolutely packed card. You'd think we had everybody here today, but we haven't. We've probably got about 60% of the fighters here today, and some great talent coming through from Scottish boxing, and of course some British title fights, British title eliminators as well. One cruiserweight fight. The guys who aren't here today, they'll be travelling up tomorrow, is John Lewis Dickinson against Tommy McCarthy. That's going to kick off our Sky Sports broadcast at 8 PM. It's a fantastic fight, British title eliminator for the cruiserweight belt. Of course, Willie Limond taking on Tyrone Nurse for the British light welterweight title, or super lightweight title as they call it these days. It's a great fight. Tyrone Nurse is one of the toughest guys in the division to beat, and Willie Limond is battling for that British title once more. He's got huge support, sold a huge amount of tickets, and that's going to be a cracking fight as well. Other fighters on the card, of course, returning to the Hydro Arena, Charlie Flynn, who we all remember did so well there in the Commonwealth Games. Joe Ham as well, huge support for him as well. Great opportunity to showcase himself on Sky Sports in front of a packed arena. Scotty Cardle, the British lightweight champion, is on the bill. John Ryder, the WBA Intercontinental middleweight champion. Lewis Pauling as well. And the young man, Conor Benn. Of course, we know the name. We saw the debut at the O2 in front of 16,000. Has a really nice step up and a tough fight against Luke Kelleher, who's here today as well. And it's a great card, packed with action, live on Sky Sports from 8 PM. To talk about the main event, firstly, I'm going to pass over to a gentleman, Chris Kirchie, who we've been working very closely with for a number of years now, and he's helped put together this world title fight with Ricky Burns, with his charge, Michele De Rocco. We know about De Rocco, of course. He's ruled Europe for a long, long time, unbeaten in 7 years as a professional, and they're very, very confident going into this fight. Christian, a big night for you and Michele on Saturday.
Yes, good morning everybody. Thank you for too much room and all the part involved in this promotion. Yes, this is a big fight for Michele. He's waiting for this chance from a long time. He's as an undefeated European champion. I really think it will be a 50-50 fight, and I also hope it will be a good fight for the people here in Scotland.
Thank you. And Michele, obviously you look much fitter than you did last time, and stronger as well. You look in great shape. Tell us about your camp preparing for this fight.
Siamo più in forma perché oramai abbiamo raggiunto il peso e il campo d'allenamento è stato ottimale. Abbiamo fatto una lunga preparazione, siamo pronti adesso di fare questa lotta con Ricky Burns e per vedere chi vincerà questo titolo mondiale.
Yes, he says more fit, but the last time because we are at the fight week, the training camp went well, and we will see now who will win this world title on Saturday.
The atmosphere here in Glasgow is something else, and how excited are you to hear the noise, and what kind of fight do you expect on Saturday night?
Sì, ho saputo che ci saranno 13.000 spettatori, ovviamente tiferanno tutti Ricky Burns, ma per me è come che tiferanno me. Sono contento che combatto in un'arena così importante e così climita di persone. Tanta gente mi dà forza e sono veramente contento di poter disputare questo incontro qui di fronte a questa gente.
He's very excited about the crowd. There will be 13,000 people screaming for Ricky, but we will have energy at the same time with all these people.
Thank you. Probably 8,000 rather than 13, but I like 13. Thank you. Tony, it's been a long camp for Ricky. You know, this is a fight that we looked at we had opportunities to have final eliminators in the lightweight division, but a world title opportunity and a chance to become a freeweight world champion at light welterweight was the obvious choice.
Yeah, he's had a long camp. We've been in the gym since January. As you say, we discussed this fight, and it's obviously a history-making fight. You know, I think obviously Ricky, if he wins the fight, a three division weight champion. There's only ever been two in Great Britain ever in history, and that's Duke McKenzie and Bob Fitzsimmons. So what Ricky is attempting to do is an unbelievable feat, and you know, I just hope, well, I know that the whole of Scotland will be behind him, and not just Scotland, but Great Britain, because you know, to think he's moved up from super feather to lightweight and now attempting to win the light welterweight championship of the world is amazing, you know, and he's trained diligently as he always does. You know, the weight's gone well, and he's had great sparring down at our gym in Essex. And you know, I know that Ricky's looking forward to Saturday night and putting on a great show.
I know you study fighters diligently yourself. What do you expect from ROCCO on Saturday night?
Yeah, I watched a lot of Michel de ROCCO, and he's a very, very good fighter. He's tricky, he's smart. You know, I'm expecting a hard fight. I think the only weak point of him is he's never ever boxed at world level, whereas Ricky's boxed at world level for numerous years now. And I just think of all the crowd behind him and what Ricky's attempting to do, you know, he's going to spur Ricky on, and you know, I expect a great fight, but I expect Ricky to come out victorious on the night.
Ricky, quite amazing to think that a few days away now from fighting for a world title at the third weight at the Hydro, back in Glasgow, and the smile on your face all morning and all camp says it all.
Like, you know, this opportunity comes along very so often. Obviously the last couple of years for me, my team's all stuck by me. They've delivered this fight for me. Again, I'm trying to block all this out. In my eyes, it's just another fight. But obviously, I do know the size of it. But like Tony said, training and that's went well. We've been working on a few different things coming into this fight. We know it's going to be hard, but I'm 100% confident I'm getting out here on Saturday to do a job.
I've heard you on numerous conference calls saying, you know, I'm not thinking about making history, I'm not thinking about the Hydro, the fans, the noise, it's just another fight. But how difficult is it to block that out when you read the papers up here, obviously returning and seeing what it means to people up here to make history?
Obviously, when this fight was announced, the support I've been getting, especially after yesterday, the turnout at the public workout in the St. York Centre, everybody's get right behind, obviously not only myself, but all the fighters on the ball that night. Like I said, we've been away from Glasgow now 2 years, and now we're back, and couldn't ask for a bigger fight to come back to. Fighting in the Hydro as well. I've been in it for a couple of concerts, and I'd always said what a venue this would have been to fight in, and now we're a couple of days away from it, and I just can't wait to get in there. It's going to be a great night.
Thanks, Ricky. Willie Lemon, obviously a guy who's been spearheading and involved with Scottish boxing for a long time. You get the opportunity to box at the Hydro as well. You know, you've sold a huge amount of tickets, got massive support, and a chance to win that British title once again.
It's a massive event, so it is, and we're just glad to be part of it. It's been a hard training camp, sold a lot of tickets, and I'm looking forward now to putting on a good show for the fans.
Last time we saw you at Braehead, you put in a great performance, beating Curtis Woodhouse. No disrespect to him, I think he would agree, but Tyrone is a level above Curtis in terms of tricky to beat, particularly. How much do you read into that, and how much do you know of the performance you've got to put in on Saturday to beat Tyrone Nurse?
I believe I've got to put my best to beat Tyrone. I know he's a British champion, that says it all. I've watched a few fights and I've been impressed with him, so I know what I've got to do to win this fight. I'm going to be at my very best. This is going to be the best performance in my 17-year career to get this, so it's a big ask, but training's going well and I'm up for it.
Good stuff. Tyrone, obviously the noise will be all for Willie on Saturday night, but I think you'll buzz off that, and I'm sure you've had a great camp, and you're looking forward to the fight on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to fighting in Glasgow. Felt like a bit of an adopted Scot the amount of time I spent up here sparring with Ricky Burns myself. I'm really looking forward to the fight, relishing it. I grew up watching Willie against the likes of Amir Khan and that, and now it's my turn to face off against Willie Lamont. It's things you don't ever think will happen, and they do. But camp's gone well, weight's good, no injuries, feeling strong. Looking forward to a tough fight. I'm gonna get the best Willie that Willie can bring now at this stage of his career. It's his last chance. He's gonna put it all on line. But I'm looking forward to it and keeping holding my belt.
How much does that atmosphere drive you on? Obviously, we talk about talking to Ricky Burns, how much he'll push it on. It'll be different for you, but does that switch you on, make you sharper?
Yeah, once we're at ring, it's just me and him, and it's 2 hands, 2 feet. There's nothing that his fans can do, nothing that my fans can do. It's not going to affect me in any way. But it's just cheering, and then that's all you can hear. So maybe I'll treat his fans as my fans on the night.
Thank you. And Luke, obviously travelled up with Tyrone today. Big fight, televised fight, of course, against Conor Benn, making his way in the professional ranks, and a big opportunity for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Really looking forward to it. When I first found out about the fight, I'm buzzing that much I had to go for a long run, you know what I mean? I'm really excited about it, and the day is here. I'm ready to go. Can't wait for it.
Obviously, a lot of your fights so far have been on smaller shows, but now a chance. This will be a televised fight as well, and around 8,000 in the arena when you box. Must be a great feeling.
Yeah. It's all new to me, this fight, but yeah, it's going to be good. I feel good about it. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Conor, obviously your debut was a little bit different. You walked out in front of 16,000 at the O2, and probably don't realise how much you've learned yet from that experience. Let me tell you, the atmosphere is going to be something else, and when you walk out, I hope they give you the same reception that Anthony Joshua got up here, and I know you're excited for your second fight.
No, the reception I got here yesterday at the media workout, it was an unbelievable feeling. To be on such big bills, it's a blessing, and I really can't wait to show what I'm made of and show you exactly what I've been learning. I'm learning as I go along. I'm still young, still a baby cub in a gym filled with lions. I've got a lot of people I look up to in that gym who push me on every day. Got great sparring, battering me from pillar to post. It can't get much harder than that, can it?
And obviously, although your dad said that he was definitely going to stay in Australia for your next few fights, it looks like he'll be there on Saturday night to cheer you on as well.
Oh, he's got to be here. He's got to be here. Since he's in the UK, it's only right that he comes and, gives me his blessing, his support and encouragement.
How much does it spur you on training with the likes? Obviously, your stablemate, Ricky Burns, will be. You've spent many rounds with him, many circuits with him, many of those hill sprints in Leon C with him over this period. Great rapport in the gym, all together, and obviously spurring on and get your fight done, and then get out and watch Ricky make history for the world title.
It's it's another unbelievable feeling. I'm living the dream, and sparring a world champion, soon to be freeweight world champion. You can't ask for more. You cannot ask for more, and the things I'm learning every day. I'm learning every single day, and it's not just learning, I'm executing, I'm inspiring as well. The team I got around me, that's where my confidence comes from. I feel really confident in my team, and the way they push me on, getting up at 6 in the morning to do sprints, which I hate, every Tuesday and Thursday, which I have to accept I'm going to be doing that for the next 10 years of my life. But, I'm happy. I'm happy with how training's going. I can't wait for all the supporters to back me and show what I'm made of.
Thank you. Another member of that gym and that camp, John Ryder. John, obviously out on the bill on Saturday night, just ticking over for that big fight, but obviously I know you're pleased to be a part, travelling on the road here with a great atmosphere, and obviously with all your stablemates on the bill as well.
Yeah, I'm buzzing to be on this bill and to watch Ricky pick up a third world title, and I'm just happy to be here for the event, and to be boxing on the cards even better. This is a great fight city, and I'm just looking to soak up the atmosphere.
Obviously push yourself into the world rankings now with the WBA picking up that belt, and the domestic division as well as the world division is on fire at the moment, and obviously this is about sharpening the tools, ready for a big push for the new season.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the rankings now, and I don't want to be fighting people behind me, I want to be fighting people in front of me, and just progressing up the world rankings.
Joe, I know you're a very excitable young man. and you send me messages on Twitter. You're absolutely buzzing for Saturday night. I'm excited for you, to be honest with you. I know you sold a lot of tickets, and you get your chance on the big stage on Saturday night at the Hydro.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for big night to come back to Scotland, so I'm just happy that I can get a chance to show my worth and do on it. Just a local boy, just for the goggles, just along the road from the Hydro, so a lot of tickets. And I've had an exciting start to the professionals, 5 knockouts and 7 fights, so hopefully I get 6 knockouts and 8 fights to become the Hydro, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Charlie. Obviously you've had a mixed camp, we know, preparing for this fight, but you're here and raring to go on Saturday night. Again, huge support for you, back at the arena where you won the Commonwealth Games.
It's been an okay camp, we're doing good, and I'm just glad to be part of what is a massive show. Back in the Hydro, I've been there before, the roar off the crowd's unreal. Supporters, the Glasgow Scottish supporters are unreal, the noise they make is unreal when you get into the Hydro. It's like going into Coliseum or something, like it's mental. But definitely, everything's been going according to plan. You know, Glasgow loves its sport, Scotland's a fighting country, and I'm glad to be part of this. I really am glad to be part of it. And come fight night, I'm ready.
Obviously returning to the venue to fight for the first time as a professional, but also spurring all your other teammates and patriots on. Of course, Ricky Burns as well. I'm sure you'll be behind him to try and bring it home for Scotland on Saturday.
100%. We're all behind Ricky and Willie to keep winning. We're riding their waves until we can get to the top of the game. So it's brilliant for us, the local boxers, the Scottish boxers, and all the boxers that are coming through. We're obviously all supporting Ricky and Willie to keep going, keep winning, and we can keep coming on the shows and pushing the boxing in Scotland. And before too long, we'll be headlining ourselves. I can't wait.
Thank you. A young man riding that wave as well. Lewis Paul, I know you've brought a huge army of supporters as well, and you must be buzzing to be a part of this on Saturday night.
Yeah, I've seen Ricky in the past, and I think that I'm now fighting on the same card as him. It's quite a surreal experience, so I'm looking forward to it.
Good man. Well, everybody, that's everybody here. As I said, huge other fights on the bill as well. Anthony Gogo, former Olympian as well, also on the card. And if I've missed anyone out, I apologise. But you can catch it all on matchroomboxing.com, skysports.com. A huge thank you as well to Alex Morrison, Christine, and all the team at Morrison Boxing for all their help. We are delighted to be back in Scotland. It's been a long time coming, but we're back with a bang. The WBA Super Lightweight Championship of the World. Ricky Burns looking to make history on Saturday night and become a 3-weight world champion at one of the best arenas in the world. Do not miss it, live on Sky Sports. If you need your tickets, come along, tell your friends. We have about 8,000 in there on Saturday. It'll be absolutely jumping. And the weigh-in tomorrow at 1 PM at St Enoch Centre. We're going to have a group photo up here, then some head-to-heads with the fighters that are here, and then everyone's going to be available for one-to-ones. Thank you very much. We look forward to Saturday night.